Welcome to another edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline at Duke's Rib House and Grill. It's our first show of 2015 here. It's at 1910 Cochran Road, Pittsburgh, PA 15220. If you need to get through all that, use your GPS. Don't use one of these. It's actually in Mount Lebanon, next to Max and Irma's. Come on out. We have a nice crowd. We got the Puerto Rican Prince boxing team. It's unbelievable. They traveled all the way from Sharpsburg, PA. It's unbelievable. They made it. And wait till you see some of the boxers that we're going to bring up and interview for 30 seconds, because there's so many of them. No, I'm kidding. We'll probably get a minute, something like that. I'm Al Levine, the Talking Machine. I got Smoking Jim Frazier with me. Our other co-host from Tuesday night on our live show, Zach Brenner. He's in the house here. He'll be up later. We usually save the best for last. I'm going to bring him on first. Wink, wink. I'm just kidding. He does that all the time on Tuesday nights. And I want to thank everybody. We hit a new high. I think when I left the house about 3 hours ago, it was 4,021 likes on Pittsburgh Sportsline. So thank you. And anybody that has a smartphone that hasn't liked us, you can like us tonight and we'll boost that up. And I want to thank Bethel Park for letting us venture out. Thanks to Dave Cable, the municipality of Bethel Park. We got our best volunteer of the year, Aaron Ward, right here, helping us out. She'll make us all look better than we are. I appreciate that. And we're going to start this show with what we normally do, what's on our mind. Smoking Jim, I'm sort of dreading what's on your mind, so I'll say it. What's on your mind?
Thanks, Al Levine, the Talking Machine. And if you want the green,
oh, wait. Here it is.
You got to see Levine. I like to start off each and every show by thanking Kelly and the owner Reddy for having us back out here. Please take care of your bartenders and waitresses. Joey waved to all your fans. And if you haven't done so already, do yourself a favor, grab a menu, because 2 weeks ago I had the best slab of ribs I ever had in my life. Everything's good here. A big hand for international master photographer Bill Boyce and his beautiful models is in the house. We got award-winning writer Jody in the house.
Author.
And on Monday, July 13th, 2015, Jody will be inducted into the Pittsburgh Sportsline Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Jody.
Neither did I. I'm the last to know. What show is this?
Hey, listen. Ed Bouchette is the Pittsburgh Steelers beat writer, and he's also a friend of mine. I call him Ed Free Lunch Bouchette because I'm not sure if he is Dan Rooney's nephew or grandson, because every article he ever writes looks like a Valentine to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right now, Free Lunch Bouchette is on the Pro Football Hall of Fame committee. And when Myron Cope, the late great Myron Cope, was on that committee, every Pittsburgh Steeler got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and Free Lunch can't even get Jerome Bettis in. Listen, every running back in the National Football League that has over 12,000 career yards is in the Hall of Fame except for Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis has rushed for 13,662 yards, 94 touchdowns. He was the National Football League Rookie of the Year. He's a 6-time Pro Bowler. He's a 3-time Pittsburgh Steelers MVP and a Super Bowl champ, but Free Lunch can't get him in. Kevin Green is the all-time leading sacker for linebackers in NFL history. Kevin Green got 160 career sacks, but Free Lunch can't get him in. Listen, to all the Pittsburgh Steelers future Hall of Famers like Alan Faneca, Big Ben, Hines Ward, and Troy, if you're betting on Free Lunch Bouchette, to get you voted in the Hall of Fame, you better forget about it.
And my disclaimer is all the statements Smoking Jim, whether they're fiction or fact, he'll back them up. What's on my mind is, first I want to thank, we just worked out the volunteers at Bethel Park, like Aaron and everybody else. They do all this great job of photographing us, videoing, and getting it back to Dave Cable. So I walked into a local Bethel Park place, and somehow the talking machine has an extra large pizza coming every Tuesday night for our volunteers. So if you want to check out Olive Oil's Pizzeria, if you're ever in Bethel Park, somehow I got a free lunch, Smoking Jim. And it was great. No problem. Then we do travel, and if you're ever at Atria's PNC Park, they're the only place in the city with all the Atrias, and I used to call it Atrias, but they named the Big Mouth Burger after me, so you can get the Talking Machine Big Mouth Burger.
It's so good.
Where's Bill Boyce on these photos? He's too cold. Bill Boyce is too cold. The international, world-renowned, interstellar photographer. And I need you on this one here too, because we're going to try to help these people. They are only in business 7 months, and I'm still talking. You're photoing me.
Comes with
Thank
a side
you.
order of greens.
Yeah, they'll put green peppers on it, Smoking Jim, for your sensitive taste. And since we're showing you this, Bill Boyce, one more time. Next week, we got a change of time. We're not going to be on a Monday, so we got a Monday night off. We'll be there at Atria's PNC Park Wednesday night, first time ever for Pittsburgh Sportsline. So come on out. We got great guests coming. Everybody's welcome. Try that Big Mouth Burger too. All right, what's on my mind? Steelers season's done. All right, we're going to start bringing up our guests. No, I'm serious. Sorry to shock you, but I never saw a city that's in shock about all this, and I'm not talking about the coaching and anything like that. To me, I'm happy they had a great season. Let's go Steelers. And that's what's on my mind, Smoking Jim. Introduce yourself. Tell them what you did, because I mangled that intro.
All right, well, my name is Rick Purcell. I'm a lifelong musician. I've never had any real job. I've always just played. I play piano and keys and sing.
Oh, is that your wife, Vera, over there?
Right over here, my wife, Vera. She's a
Beautiful
realtor
couple.
for Howard Hanna. And my daughter, Joyce, who's a junior at Penn State Beaver right now.
We are Penn State.
That's it. Well,
Yes.
they got some work to do up there, but they'll get there.
Yeah, well, they got rid of a few things they needed to, so.
And most of my life, I've just been mostly doing the private party circuit, the weddings, the charity balls. My father was a musician, and I followed in his footsteps. That's all he did all his life. So
That's why you're legendary, like
Yes.
I promoted.
Yeah.
You're legendary in
that
my
means
mind.
I'm old. Is that it?
No, in my mind, you're legendary. It's hard to get in there.
Oh my God, you have a mind.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, look what I got to work with there. Look what I'm working with there.
I
I can't even.
Jim's taking the show over tonight.
You think? He just started eating. It's over
Free
now.
lunch. Free lunch.
That's it. And you know he works at the Post Gazette.
All right.
Well, you did.
Yeah, that's why I brought
have
it
other
up.
friends, yeah.
I still need to get my pension in a couple years, so keep buying that paper.
I like
Online.
The paper. No, I do it. I like the real thing.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
And
Because I'm
I
old
go
school
right-
like you.
I go right to the sports pages. That's the first thing I read.
Yeah, I asked them why they didn't put the sports page on the front there.
They should.
So they put all the negative stuff up front.
Right.
Because they think people want to read that.
Yes. I have a bathroom sports quote book at home, and there's one quote. It's from an older gentleman. He's been gone for many years.
Okay.
But he was the former Supreme Court Justice Earl Warren.
Yes.
And Earl Warren said when he got his morning paper, the first thing he did was read the sports pages, because the sports pages, they recorded man's accomplishments. The front pages only recorded man's failures.
Wow.
So then I told all my friends, I'm just like the Chief Justice. I
You're
never look at that
close.
front page and all that.
You're close in how
And
your
it-
reading skills.
Yeah, then I go to the funnies, and then that's it. So,
Yeah, I got you there.
the end of it.
Well, tell me about a couple gigs you have. Anything
Well,
coming
there's a
up
new
lately?
place-
Because I like to promote some of where you're
Yeah,
going.
there's a new place open in Shadyside. In fact, they were clients of my wife's. They bought a nice house in Mount Lebanon. They've opened a restaurant at 5533 Walnut, where the Elbow Room finished.
I remember that place.
Second floor. It's called Trapuzano's. It opened about a month ago. So I've had a couple dates myself. I've had some dates with Sherry Richards. I think we're going to get Jessica Lee in there. It's a beautiful place. Has great food. And they're having music 3 nights a week, Thursday, Friday, and
Wow,
Saturday.
that's great.
So it's a nice start. I mean, Shadyside, you go back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, was a hotbed for music.
Yeah.
There were 6, 7, 8 places had music all the time. There hasn't been music in Shadyside for years other than Tuesday night at the Walnut Grill.
Wow.
When the balcony closed in 97 or 98, that was it. Nothing. So this
You're a
guy's
wealth
trying to,
of a resource of history
yes,
here, I'm
because
telling you.
because I've been around for a lot of history.
Well, plus you still remember it, too.
Yes, I haven't lost all of it yet.
Here's
Just
what,
some.
since we're talking music a little bit, what amazes me is I work with a lot of people can't remember what day it is and who they're even talking to.
Who are you?
Exactly.
Thank
But you can remember every song pretty much. Now, I'm not a groupie yet. I've seen you about 7, 8 times, maybe 10 times. I'm not a groupie, but I do notice that even if you mess up, nobody really knows.
No, it's because if you mess up, you just smile, or you look at the guy next to you like, "What the hell are you doing?" Yeah, that's how you do that. No,
How do you
most
remember
musicians-
all those songs?
I know a lot of musicians that know. I don't know why, but we have an ability to remember a lot of stuff. If I do like a solo piano job, I could probably play for 12 hours and never repeat another song and never
12 hours.
and just keep
Smoking
going.
Jim, you don't like to sleep? This guy will play,
Yeah, I'll just play.
but it does cost money. He's
Yeah,
not
and
looking
after
for a
3
free
hours,
lunch.
it costs more and more and more. So
Right, he's a businessman.
That's exactly right. I'm a businessman, then I'm a musician. That's the order.
Wow, that's unusual.
Yeah. Well, I have to do my own books, payroll, contracts. I'm like my own secretary.
Right,
You know,
understand.
one man show.
I like it.
My wife goes to work. My daughter goes to college. I have to do everything because the only one left is my dog Dixon.
Wow,
I try to hand him something to type, and he just looks at me. Here, Dix.
that's unusual. Hey, I want to ask you about sports.
Yeah.
But would you sing? You have a special rendition. Could you sing? Or
Yes,
would
I
you...
could. I could do this. When I went to Carnegie Mellon, and that's about 3 million years ago, we had a special way of singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Okay.
And when we went to the ball game, we would all sing it that special way. We'd go in a big group of us,
Of
and
course.
people would get mad at us. Now I take my
You
daughter.
can go over this way.
Yeah, I take my daughter and I sing it this way. Well, she gets mad at me.
Does
But
she? Let's get her mad at you. Come on.
It starts. You don't start on "Take Me Out." You start on "Out."
Okay.
Okay, so you start with "Out to the ball game, take me out to the park by me. Some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, I don't care. If I ever get back for it's root for the Pirates if they don't win. It's a shame because it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game. Take me. That's it.
I like that.
A Pittsburgh sports
I like
line
that.
first with
Now-
an icon. Thank you.
Yeah. Before I was at Carnegie Mellon, my brother was there, and they actually did a different version.
No way.
They started ahead of the beat. It was like, "Take me out to the ball game, take me." And it still ended sort of the same way, but at the end,
Right.
you're on three strikes at the old. They just stopped at the ball game, and there was 2 notes left to go. We refined it.
I like it.
You know, our classes, we did a little better polished job on that.
Well, you want to talk some sports? You got
I
a few
love
minutes
sports. I
here.
got a few minutes.
Yeah.
I love sports. Number one, I think we should all congratulate the Steelers. They were
I'm
8
with
and
you.
8, 2 years in a row. They started off 3 and 3, and they looked like they could have been 1 and 5. I went to the opener with my daughter
Right.
when it was 27-3 at the half, and we had to hold on for dear life.
Yeah.
And then they lost the second game by 20 points at Baltimore. They really came together, 8 and 2. There was a lot of people that wanted Todd Haley's head. I now think the offense is not the problem at all. The defense is the problem, and I don't know if LeBeau resigned, was forced out. It was time for him to go. They need some new ideas. It's time for Polamalu to go. I went to the last game where they beat Cincinnati for the division. They played a great game defensively. Polamalu did not play. Now, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And they had played their best game the week before defensively against Kansas City.
Good point.
And Taylor and Polamalu did not play that game. LeBeau, I think because they were his old friends, put them in. We got off to a bad start and never recovered.
Well,
Yeah.
I got to disagree a little bit with you. I never liked Todd Haley because he's a golfer. And I think the players decide to play well. This is what I've said every week on the show. So I have to say it just because I offer a differing point of view. For the reason being,
Well, he never played football.
well, I don't even care that way.
He just started coaching. He never played.
Right. But there's guys, his dad was a legend. Dick Haley was one of the best ever, no doubt. My problem with him, they said they brought him in. Now, I know there's a dink and a dunk, pass. But when you're passing 50 times a game, Ben's getting hit, too. And if you truly have a running game, the last few games of the season, we weren't getting more than 60 yards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we look at things, and they're not really like I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
That's part of what I have a differing opinion. You may be right
Well,
in the general.
Go back 4 years. They should have, or 3 years. They never should have forced out Bruce Arians.
The genius!
Now you got him wound up. Oh,
Isn't
man.
Bruce Arians the happiest man on the planet that happened?
You know what? Did
He
you
goes
call
to
him up before
Indianapolis.
the show?
No, he goes to Indianapolis as an offensive coordinator.
Say it.
The guy gets ill, Chuck Pagano, in the second game. He wins, 11 out of 13 games as the head coach.
Coach of the year.
He gets first time an interim coach gets coach of the year, and then gets a great contract in Arizona. So it's the best thing ever happened to him, but we should have kept him here.
Well, I'm glad you two agree.
Yeah, we do agree on that.
And I don't disagree on it. That's why
What do you think about the Penguins right now?
the Penguins getting a new coach, having a lot of new players.
And a lot of injuries. I think they're doing all well.
They traditionally have injuries and things that happen. Ollie Mata's out now for
No,
the
he's
season.
out for the year, I know.
And he's a nice young kid. But here you got Malkin and Crosby are both of our All-Stars. They're doing well. And that's what counts. And to me, I'm really happy with what they're doing. A lot of people go, wait till the playoffs. We're already seeing some of the playoffs. How do you maintain this level of play with guys from the minor leagues coming and going?
Done a very good job.
And Fleury has
He's having
gotten
his best
better.
season.
Right.
He's having his best.
6 shutouts by a halfway mark.
He needs to do that in the playoffs. Though. Ever
Well-
since 2009, he's been bad.
Definitely, but he does have a Stanley Cup under his
Yes, he
belt.
does.
And a lot of these things, look at when the defense fails us. He's there. How
Yes.
many times can you get pummeled 1 on none, or 3 on none?
However, we need Crosby has to score more.
Yes, he does. He needs
12
some
goals at this point in the season is not enough.
Right, right.
That translates to 24 in a season. He's had 50-goal seasons.
Sure.
We need 40.
No, I'm with you on that. I can agree on the Penguins with you.
I would like to see Hornquist get back. That would help.
Yeah,
and this
it would.
new guy they got, Perron. is
Boy,
gonna-
have you seen some of the moves he makes when he's coming down
gonna-
the ice?
I've always liked him in Edmonton.
Right.
Even though that team was bad, he always stood out.
Sure.
Yeah, so I think it was a good hit. Before my time's up, real quick, we had to talk about the Pirates. What do you think's
Well,
coming
that's
up?
why I'm saving the best for last for you. They made some changes. They just signed Kang.
Did they sign him today?
Yeah, I heard it's going to be for about $16 million for 5 years.
My biggest worry right now with the Pirates is I really think they should be signing Neil Walker for a long-term deal.
I agree
I
with
don't
you.
know why. When he was in the minor leagues, he was buried for 6 years, like they didn't like him. They brought him up. The second baseman, the Japanese guy who was in 2010, got hurt.
Yeah.
He played so well they could never take him out. And now they're acting like they don't like him again. I mean, I don't know
Right.
what more he can do.
Well, you
23
got-
home runs as a
Right.
second baseman.
Plus his
I mean,
fielding. Bill
Fielding's great.
Mazeroski's helped
Yes,
him.
he does have a back issue.
Yeah.
Now, the one rumor I've heard on a few talk shows, if Kang works out and could take second and Alvarez goes in the tank again, they
Move him
may
to first.
slide to the first. It's easier on the back. He did
Right.
play a little bit of first base in the minor leagues
Right.
and was okay.
Right.
You know, but
well, look,
he's
he
a-
was a catcher also. It was pretty good.
Yeah, and
Got
he was a third
scholarships.
baseman for a
right.
while, too, yeah.
Right.
But I think they'll have another winning season.
You optimistic then?
Yeah, I mean, I think signing, who was the lefty they re-signed? I'm thinking,
A.J. Burnett?
no, Liriano.
Liriano. I
And
was
that-
surprised that they did.
And I think that was a good signing because he pitched great the second half.
Right.
I think Burnett was good. I don't know how much he has left in the tank, but I like his leadership. I like his mojo.
Well,
I
he
think
was
helps
hurt.
the
He
team.
was hurt last year, and he still
Yeah.
pitched a lot of innings.
Yeah, I like his just general feel, and
Right.
I think they're going to do well. I look for Alvarez to bounce back.
I'm not sure. I hope he does. I
me
just
too.
wonder about the character of the guy. Some guys, they just don't have that.
Well, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
He had 2 really good seasons, then he had a lousy one. So
Yeah, that's
maybe
true.
he could come back.
this might
we
be
have
the
some
one.
we have some great sports in this town to talk about.
Hey, look at all 3 teams made the playoffs.
That's exactly right.
First time since '92.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. That's why I'm a happy Steeler fan, Penguin fan, Pirate fan.
I've heard people this week on the talk shows on radio kind of ripping the Steelers for losing. You know, there's no shame in losing to the Ravens. They're a very good football team. There was only a 1-game difference in our records,
Right.
and they split the season series.
Right.
I mean,
Our problem is Steeler fans, we don't think there's any other teams. We root against the other teams because we hate them. How about if we were just happy that we have 6 Super Bowls? We've had a winning tradition since the 70s. Before that, you
was
know that
terrible.
like
It was
I
terrible.
do, we didn't have a winning tradition.
and think of this. After all the playoff years with Crowder and Tomlin, they had 2 non-playoff years. Their record was 8-8.
Right.
There's
right.
a lot of teams that go 2-14, 3-13,
1-15.
Yeah, if we bottomed out at 8-8 2 years in a row, that's not too bad.
I agree. On a happy note,
Great to see
Thank
you.
you. It was a
it's
pleasure.
a great show. The man over here, I love Smoking Jim, man.
do any more
right.
handshakes?
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Got a little rhythm up here.
How we doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Good.
Thanks for bringing out your team.
Yeah, it's a good team, right?
It's a good-looking team.
Good-looking team.
I'm telling you that.
I gotta applaud that one.
You're welcome. You can come back next week. We'll see you. That's it.
Good talk.
You want to talk some boxing?
Let's talk a little box. Let's talk something. Talk to me about something. You like to talk? Come on. give me
Okay.
something. Come on.
Do you like sports, my friend?
I love it. I love
What's your
sports.
favorite sport? I've never asked you this.
boxing?
Wow.
Surprise! Right?
You know what? You're on your A game.
I am.
Because
I am.
you're like a talking machine too.
I know.
You know, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Like in the ring, you're constantly talking, and you're not always telling them what to do. Because you do that pretty good. But I've been to enough boxing matches.
Yeah.
Even a couple times you're gesturing over to me and Smoking Jim.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, you're right. And then we got to announce the fight.
Yeah, I know.
And that's just how it is. That's what makes boxing so great. You know, in the amateur ranks and the pro, it's a lot more upsetting, I would say, with how things go at times. It can be great, but then calls do go against you for whatever reason. I'm still learning about scoring, and they just changed it this past year, so I'm confused. And what about Smoking Jim? He tells me all the time he's right 100%. Even with the new rules, he never read a book, but he knows. So listen to him. If you win, it's because of him. Now don't look at that. You never read award-winning author Jody, because he won't mention her last name. All right. Enough of that. We do shameless promotions. Now tell me about your gym. That's what I want to hear. What's going on?
It's packed.
Where are you located
We're in
at?
Sharpsburg.
Tell them the address, because if somebody's wandering around,
1017 Main Street.
okay,
Right
it's
there.
not hard to
Sharpsburg.
find.
No, not at all.
Definitely. What's that? The Ray Schaefer
So
gym?
Ray Schaefer Boxing Association.
Okay.
Back in the day they had it. Ray Schaefer had it.
You kept the tradition. You're a
Yeah.
traditional guy.
Yeah,
You're from the city here.
that's it.
From a tough neighborhood.
That's all.
I think
You
McKees
know,
rocks.
That's it. Born and raised there.
Yeah, I understand that. Where a lot of great boxers are from.
Yeah,
I heard you had to scrap your way out of the neighborhood.
a little bit.
Okay.
It happens. It happens.
Definitely. Well, how many boxers did you bring tonight? Because I lost track.
Well, I brought you guys here. I brought 4 girls and 4 guys.
Did you really? Who's that Eric guy with him? What's he doing?
You gotta watch that guy. He's kind of fast.
I know he's fast and he's
He's
powerful, but I got to see big things in 2015. He's my man.
Yeah, I think.
That
this is the
smile's
year.
deadly, but I want to see that right again.
Yeah, I think this is the year for him. A breakthrough year here. With the weights and where we're getting comfortable being. I think it's a year that he's going to show more improvement, more knowledge. That he grew.
Well, sure, he was just an artist when I first met him
Yeah,
from the Art Institute.
and look at him now.
I know. The only thing is he's rocking that New York hat there.
Man, he loves New York. That's his hometown.
Well,
that's his.
I respect the
that's-
hometowns. I'm not an
yeah.
ugly Steeler fan.
Right.
I don't know what they've won lately, but that's good too. Now, I'm noticing this young man that I've seen him grow, and I can't believe he's taller than you.
I know, it's ridiculous. And I
How you handling that?
all right until we get in the ring and we spar. I'm a sparring partner now, you know.
Don't even say that.
So it's fun.
We're gonna have to
It's-
bring him up in a few minutes to find out about that.
I know.
You spar with him.
Yeah, I do. I mean,
Odin, he's not in your weight class. What's the deal here?
Not yet, but that's the only advantage I have over him still. I have to have something.
That's a good point. How's it working out?
Good.
Okay.
He's tricky.
Is he?
He is. He's tricky. You know, he surprises me sometimes.
Nah.
Yeah.
He doesn't hit you in the head, does he?
Oh man.
Does
And
he?
I think he likes
Without
it.
gear.
I think he
Without
likes it.
gear, I heard.
Yeah. And I think he
man.
likes it.
I noticed the change in your personality.
Yeah.
For the better. No, it's all good. You want to name some of these other guys and girls, and then maybe we can bring them up. How about if we bring them up?
Yeah. How about you?
You introduce them, because I don't remember all their names. They were telling me all at once, and I'm really good at names. So if you want to introduce who you want to bring up first, and then I'll do like a 1-minute interview. You could stay on the side or so,
Yeah, that's
and then
fine.
introduce them.
Yeah, that's fine. with
You
me.
know, if
What
you
do
don't
wanna
mind
do?
standing,
wanna
you
bring
look in great shape. So
I'm getting there.
Are you?
I'm trying to.
fighting weight.
I'm trying to.
I
I'm
like
almost
it.
on my fighting weight, believe it or not.
Are
It's
you
been a
serious?
long time. You know?
That's all. You look in great shape.
I've never went into an actual boxing camp already in at my fighting weight.
shape. Yeah.
And I'm there now, but I'm not going in any camps. How does that work? Right?
We're gonna have to figure that one
Yeah.
out. All right. Who do you want to bring up first?
Why don't we bring up? You guys are familiar with him. Let's bring up Rob Jackson.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Rob, have a seat.
How you doing, man?
Good. Good. How are you?
Going,
Look
sir.
at the camera. We'll get a little photo of you. Maybe.
Sorry.
All right. What weight class are you?
141.
141. When are you
sir.
gonna fight?
The
What'd your
weigh-ins,
coach say?
Sometime in March.
Where are you gonna be? Golden Gloves.
Golden Gloves.
Oh, maybe we'll be there to see you
Last
again.
year I took second, and it was just
We saw you
disappointing.
fight. We saw you
I was
fight.
disappointed. I just didn't get enough nutrients, and that's part of boxing is coming in the whole full circle with boxing. You got to do the same things outside the gym as you're doing.
So you're
inside
more
the gym.
determined in
Oh
2015.
yeah. It's a vendetta. I need to get.
Is it?
I need to win. So
That's
I
what
need to get to
counts.
Philly. That's really it.
Now, do you train every day
For
or close to it?
yeah, close. Every day that he has the gym open, I'm usually trying to be there.
I'm not checking on him. I was just checking on you. You might have to run around the gym sometimes out in this cold weather.
Yeah, man, it's terrible.
Whatever it
Goes
takes.
straight to the lungs.
I understand. Wear a scarf. That's what it is. That's tough.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad to meet you. Tell them your name and what
name's-
weight class you'll be boxing at again, so then people can look for you, because this will be on YouTube. All of our shows, we have 271 shows. They're all archived on YouTube.
Okay.
So this won't go away. It's there forever. There's your
Great,
big moment.
great,
I hope
great.
I didn't make you nervous.
Not at all.
Tell them who you are and what your weight class. See,
My
I
name's
got
Rob
you.
Jackson. I'm fighting at 141 and try my best to win the Golden Gloves this year.
Good luck to you. Hope to see you in the ring with
Can't wait to see
winner's
you in
medal.
Philly, brother.
Oh, definitely.
You do it.
She hasn't any fights yet. Let's bring up Colleen Davis. She's new to. She'll be fighting in Golden Gloves this year.
Okay. Hi, Colleen.
Hello. nice
Have a
to
seat.
meet you. Hello.
I always ask people their name, so you can say your name.
My name's Colleen Davis.
And I always ask 3 questions, and you'll hear this again. I already asked Rob. What's your favorite sport?
Boxing.
You didn't have to say it just because your
And
coach is
hockey,
there.
hockey.
Okay.
I love hockey.
Because you just started. Okay. Now, what's your favorite team besides boxing?
I love the Penguins.
Okay. Me too.
Yes. yes.
Don't ask him about Penguins. He just says that whenever a guest does.
I used to play
No.
hockey. So,
Did you? Where
yeah. I used to play down at the Boys and Girls Club and out at deck hockey, but
Really?
yeah.
Now
So
I know
love
why
it.
you went into boxing. That was
Yeah.
my next question.
Yeah.
Why are you boxing?
I love it.
You're allowed to say that. That's why we're asking
I
these
love
questions.
it. It's.
You like the contact sport there.
I do. I
You like
do.
hitting people.
Yeah, of course.
Do you like getting hit?
Sometimes you gotta just suck it up and get it. But
Do you get mad and get tougher, and then now you're learning how to box your way out of that?
Yeah, you can always get mad and get tough. I mean, anybody can punch, but now I'm learning how to move and how to. It's an art in itself. So
Definitely.
just learning how
it's
to
a science.
do that. Yes.
The science of boxing.
Yeah.
Definitely. And are you going to box soon, or what's the story?
Hopefully, yeah.
How long have you actually been doing this?
Well, I started in high school for fitness, but I just kept doing it and took some time off. But
Well, when
now
did you
I'm
get
back.
with the Puerto Rican Prince?
A couple months ago, about 6 months ago.
Okay.
So since this summer, been training for real. So
Good. So
Yeah.
you're determined to fight in 2015 in the ring.
absolutely.
Colleen,
Yes.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Good luck to you. Thanks for being on our
Thank
show.
you. Nice
Great
to
job,
meet you.
Dave.
Thank you.
Hey, Matt, welcome to the show. Now, you know the questions I have. You got to say, what's your name? First, look at the camera, because he likes to get me talking. Just look.
My name is Matt Kearns.
Okay.
What else? Anything else?
Do you, yeah. Didn't you listen to anybody
Yeah.
else? You
Well,
got
you
a
know,
favorite
you-
sport?
I do. Boxing, but besides that, it's football.
Okay. What's your favorite team?
Indianapolis.
Okay. See, I respect that. Are you from Indianapolis, or you just like their
From
jerseys
Pittsburgh.
and
From
stuff?
Pittsburgh, just liked Indianapolis ever since I started watching football.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And now, when did you start boxing?
I started about 4 years ago, but it's been on and off because I played basketball throughout.
For who?
It's a small school.
That's all right. Mention it.
Career-
He'll know it if I don't know
Career
it.
Connections Charter High School.
Who?
Career Connections Charter High School. No.
Career Connections, we're at.
It's Lawrenceville.
Yes, I do.
It's on Butler Street.
I know
Um,
Butler Street. Where's it hidden at?
I think 40.
Second,
42nd, 43rd.
Somewhere around there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been hiding out there and you got to play basketball.
Yeah, and then after basketball, I've been continuously boxing for about
Well, how old are you?
20.
Okay.
So after I got out of high school, then that's whenever I started boxing continuously.
And you're getting serious about it.
Yeah, I'm actually, this is gonna be my first fight in the Golden Gloves.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
weight class?
165.
165. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
My man's got to get you ready. You must be a tough guy.
I have faith in him.
Well, he has to have faith in you.
I hope he does.
He believes in you. We got
hope
that.
so.
Kumbaya. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
You too, man.
Introduce yourself. Don't hit me. I've seen you hit the other girls.
I'm Jane Quinlan.
Now, I know you like boxing.
I
Do you have a favorite other sport?
do.
If you were, would you watch another sport on TV or not?
Hockey's the only other sport I can watch on TV.
Well, you're allowed to say that.
I'm just saying.
Do you watch the Penguins?
I do when I can. Not that much time being at the gym and everything else.
So you're full time at the gym?
Yes, definitely.
Well, we've seen you progress and you're a tough fighter out there.
Thank you.
It's always you and Caitlin there.
Yeah, I'm trying. This is gonna be my year, I think.
You think?
Everything's starting to finally click and come together.
You hear that voice in the back of your head all the time.
Oh, sadly, yes.
That's a sign of a good coach and trainer there. You
And
know
a
that.
pain in the butt.
Well, if he's not getting you mad to fight harder, he doesn't want you coming back crying with him.
No,
Right?
definitely not.
He doesn't accept that.
He's not very consoling.
No. He seems like such a nice guy. He's always nice with me.
That's because you don't know.
You know what? We're not going to get any more true confessions. Jane, it was a pleasure. Good luck.
Thank
Golden
you.
Gloves winner coming
Yes,
up.
yes, definitely.
Think positive in 15.
Yep, my year.
How are you doing?
Good.
Sit down, at least smile for Bill when I'm not talking. An extra one. Tell him your name.
I'm Aaliyah Zelapos. I'm going to be fighting at 123. So
123.
Yeah.
Are you there now?
I have about a few pounds loose, but I'll be okay. I'll make it.
Well, we talk. I'm not worried about it. I'm asking you. I don't have to fight.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Yeah,
at
I'll be there.
206 right now. I'm not fighting anybody. I'm just talking.
It's a good weight.
I think so. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
And I always ask my questions. Did you hear my questions?
I have heard your
Now, besides boxing, do you have a favorite sport? Since everybody was saying boxing, including your coach, I got to go. What's your other sport you may watch?
The ones that I watch are mostly hockey and baseball.
Well,
yeah.
that's okay with us.
Yeah, I
because
like
it's your
hockey and
answer.
baseball, right.
I like
Okay.
them all. Even boxing, I like.
I love boxing too. There you
Okay,
go.
good. I just wanted to get it out. Do you have a favorite team?
Yeah, I like the Pirates. I do.
That's
it's always
good.
a hometown.
Because your generation hasn't seen too many winning teams, but the last 2 years they've won.
Can't be a bandwagon though.
No, I'm like that too. I'm not a bandwagoner. But I do have room for the people in the back of the bus.
Yeah.
If they want to join the Pirate
They can.
fans, there's room there. Look,
Yeah.
like up here in the
Right.
second row.
I see that.
They're Pirate fans. You're a Pirate fan right here.
Exactly.
Good luck at 123. Yeah, you can ask her two
Yeah.
things.
Must say, you got the prettiest hair I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you so much.
Hold it, she's going to be fighting for Golden Gloves at 123.
Exactly.
Paige,
Hi.
welcome to the show.
Hello.
Smile to the camera first. He'll take another one because I'm talking. Oh, okay, good. Now tell everybody your name so then we get it just right, because your coach, he has a little bit of a McKees Rocks accent.
Okay, my name is Paige Ott Holmes. Ott will be my married name soon,
Okay.
hopefully. So,
Well, you just said it on air.
Yeah.
This will be on YouTube forever. If you just want to go by Paige Miller,
not Paige Miller, no.
okay, you're turning that, no pun intended, that page to Ott.
Yes, I am turning
Okay.
Paige to Ott.
It's got to be Ott. I just come up with that. Now, what weight class are you going to fight at? I usually don't ask women this, but you're boxers.
Okay, well, I'm supposed to fight at 130.
And now, can I ask my favorite question? What weight are you at now?
I am at 143.
No way. What's with this 3-pound differential all the time?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to investigate this boxing gym. We got to check it out. There's something mysterious going on here. All right, I got to ask you my questions. You got the name right.
Okay.
Well, close, because you threw in that.
Yeah,
Could be, will be, I'm hopeful.
it will be soon.
That's better. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it will be.
That was a better statement. Just trying to clean it up. We don't edit this. It's like it's live. Do you watch any other sports that might be your favorite second sport?
Honestly,
Or say no.
I don't watch sports at all. I
Okay.
don't watch sports.
So you knit and do things like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I hike.
You hike.
I hike.
Where do you hike to? In the city here? You're walking steps.
Actually, I go to Laurel Highlands,
I'm
Ohio,
familiar with
Kyle.
He travels there too.
Yeah.
Smoking cheese. Look at the shape he's in.
Actually,
He does not hike. He is not a hiker. If his car breaks down, he needs help. Sorry, I'm just telling the truth here. How many miles do you hike?
Oh, sometime on a good day, 16 miles a day.
How much? 16.
16 miles a day.
Now, I know boxers have to do road work. How much do you run?
I don't
Nothing.
run.
I knew that. How did
don't
I know?
run.
Anybody walking 16 miles is not going to run for you.
I'm a
Sorry,
very,
Coach.
very bad runner.
Are you?
Yeah.
But a good walker.
I'm a very good walker.
All right, lose your 3 pounds. Be a champ. Can't wait to see you Ott in the ring. This guy has the best smile in boxing. The best. Tell them your name so they can officially know what it is.
Eric Sidnall.
Say it again.
Eric Sidnall.
And smile. Smile again. Isn't that a great smile?
Thank you, man. First off, right, I want to congratulate, you guys, and thank you guys, for being so wonderful all the time. And I love the New York hat. I had to say something about the New York hat and everything like that.
We're okay with that.
Yeah,
I respect other people. I don't agree with everybody, and you included, but we can talk.
Yeah,
Well, what's going on in your boxing world? Because I'll ask you the other questions later. I don't want them to say that I'm not, picking on you too. So.
What's going on right now is
Yeah.
I'm training.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. I just actually came from one loss. Pretty tough fighter.
We saw it.
Yeah.
We saw it.
Hell yeah.
It was a very tough fight.
Yeah, but I trust those there. I trust my corner. We're training way harder now. My diet's a lot more strict.
Good.
And
You got a lot of heart, I'll tell you that much.
and always.
Definitely. And you got a powerful puncher.
I'm trying.
Well, just keep that going. I want that smile to stay forever. Meaning you're a winner in the ring.
Keep my teeth. You know.
Hey, the question I do have is, do you have another sport that you watch? Because you're wearing a hat there. I'm assuming you like some New York teams.
Oh yeah. To be honest, I'm just I'm a New Yorker. Yeah, I'm just a fan of my state.
I
That's
like
my
the
home.
accent starting to come out. Say
Yeah,
New Yorker.
New York. You know.
That's what I was waiting for.
I'm a fan of my state. You know, I'll
Okay.
rep my city till the day I die. I guess just how you guys are big about.
I'm bleeding black and gold.
Exactly.
And I am bleeding.
But as far as watching other sports, there's no other sport that I'll watch really because there's no other sports that are around like that. My sport, honestly, if boxing wasn't here, it'd be some gladiator type of thing.
Really?
I want to see somebody fight a lion. That's me. You
Really?
know? That's what I'm doing.
They don't do
That's
that nowadays.
That's what I would like to do. You know. You know. Yeah.
We've never had that answer on our show.
That's-
You're a first. He's a peace-loving guy. He's actually an artist out of the Art Institute. Tell people what you have going on, because I always like to do shameless promotions about business.
Yeah, I got a comic book. I got a couple readers now that come to my job and everything. I work at a 7-Eleven gas station, 7-Eleven.
Well, everybody got to work somewhere.
Yeah, we start small and then.
And if they rob you, knock them out.
Oh yeah, it's already happened.
I know. You know what? It's just amazing when you remember stories that people tell you. He's a hero too. I was trying to get it out of him.
Oh yeah.
He stopped a robbery.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to have to announce it here. My man Smoking Jim's been around you the whole time, and he doesn't have memory issues. Tell us what happened. It made the newspaper. It made the news. It was on TV.
Yeah, they came to the gym.
Yeah, I know. I heard that. I did see it on TV.
Yeah, I wish I'd have known. I'd have looked a little nicer.
I know. You were a little rough there.
Yeah,
Not like you are. Tell them what happened, because a lot of people say they would do something and they're confronted with different issues. Not that, you shouldn't always do what you did, but just tell them what happened.
Pretty much I was just fixing up the place, sweeping and everything. Man just walks in with a wig, came to me and pointed a gun to my hip. Was like, give me the money in the cash register. I laughed, honestly, because I didn't think that he was serious until I saw the gun.
Well, he had a wig on, so that threw you off.
It's kind of funny. I think he should have chose a Halloween time. That way he could have got away with it.
No, you're watching
sooner.
too many movies.
Something maybe. Yeah.
I watch the same ones. So he had a wig on.
Yeah.
Points a gun at your hip. After you
no.
thought he was serious, what was your next thought?
Oh man. Whatever my thoughts
Don't swear
were.
or anything.
Whatever my thoughts were, I was gonna cooperate. But then
what happened?
Took the gun off of me and turned it towards the one and only guest that was in the store. So,
are you serious?
Yeah, the worst thing you could have done was take the gun off of me because I'm a lot faster than whoever was.
We've seen you.
Yeah,
We just can't get the judges to agree every time.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say that on air? We have some judges that are friends. Sorry. And then what happened? We're trying to close this 7-Eleven
I
up.
broke about 7 bones in his body. Wow. Both shoulder blades.
Now, how many people would even
ribs,
think of
teeth.
doing that?
Yeah, you know it.
I'm glad you told him. This is like a fresh story for him.
Yeah, Funny thing is, a lot of people came to my store was like, "Oh my God, you're like celebrity now." I was like, "No, not yet." But
well, you had your moment of fame, and I'm bringing it back here again.
Yeah, definitely.
Because this is archived on YouTube forever. You can tell people in New York and all over the world to watch this.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, my family is very happy. They're proud.
Well, plus you're alive.
Oh yeah, the bullet wouldn't have took me out anyway.
No. I'm not even asking about your secret powers.
Yeah,
When you make up a comic for Pittsburgh Sportsline, then you can put yourself in with secret powers and all that.
Yeah, I got
okay? We'll have to have him do it. Wouldn't he be a great character in a comic book?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
Very charismatic.
Exactly. Plus he doesn't remember anything.
Oh yeah,
You could write the same one every time. He loves it. Well, I wasn't going to pick on him in 2015. Too late.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Exactly. But I appreciate you here, and we're looking for future things in the boxing ring. All success for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Good luck, Eric.
We go this weekend, you know, he fights up in Cincinnati.
Who?
He's the state champion.
Who is he?
Silver Glove, little Jose Carbello.
All right.
Jose Carbello Jr. Come on up here. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Have a seat. First smile, because he's going to catch us talking.
All Nike gear on.
Tell him your name again. Your dad gave a nice promo for you.
I'm Jose Caraballo.
All right. Now I got to ask you, you know the questions I ask. Do you have a favorite team or sport besides boxing? You can tell me
I'm
no.
like 100% boxing.
100%. You heard it here first. He admits it. He won't watch anything else.
Yeah.
Your dad doesn't care what you watch.
I always try. I try to get him into something else, and he just
Didn't work. You never played soccer or anything?
I get home, I'll watch boxing, I'll think about boxing, that's all it is.
Are you homeschooled?
No, don't tell me that. Go to school. Everybody should go to school because Smoking Jim believes homeschool means 24/7 you do it. Now you need to expand your mind, and you got to know what 1 + 1 equals, because that's 2. You'll get paid. You have to know how to count the money. All right? Don't listen to that homeschooling all the time. So when did you first put on gloves? Did you remember?
I've been fighting since I was 9, training since I was about 7 for like actual competition, but we have pictures of me since I was a little baby with gloves on. You know?
Really? Now just tell people on air you love boxing.
Yeah, I do. I love
I
it.
could tell. You're passionate about it.
Yes.
And what weight class are you going to fight this year?
I'm going to be fighting in 119.
119. Are you ready for that? What do you weigh right now? Are you allowed to tell? Ask your coach.
Yeah, I'm about 118-ish.
Are you?
Good, yeah.
You look in great shape, even though you're hiding in that hoodie. With the Nike gear. You want to ask him anything, Smoking Jim?
Well, I tell you what, like I told you before, your dad was the greatest fighter I ever seen, and he did a great job with you. Just continue to listen to your dad, study as much boxing as you can, and the sky's the limit for you, my man.
There you go. Well, I wish you the best of luck. It's a pleasure seeing you. And the highlight of my day was not just this, but when you went back to back with your dad, and you're taller. Congratulations, 13 years old. Good luck. Take care. Thank you. Sit down one last second.
You did good, Jose. You did good.
This was a first for Pittsburgh Sportsline. We brought a whole gym out. I want to thank you for bringing everybody out to come see the show and be on the show. And good luck to you in 2015.
Thank you guys. We love coming out. Best
hey, anytime we can promote you, thanks.
Easy.
Yeah.
Smoking Jim, thank you.
Brother handshake. All right.
Mario Tempest, come on up.
Alan, we'll do one for him.
All right, my man.
Smile. I'm bringing Mario up because he messaged me over a week ago that he was going to miss a show. And I go, where are you at? He's in the hospital. So Lazarus is back. I'm proud to see you again. I'm happy to see you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is one of our greatest fans, sponsors, networkers. He does it all. And you look in good health.
Yes, I am. I'm better now. Much better now. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
What was wrong with you? Can you disclose that, unlike Smoking Jim? Or
yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah. I was waiting for you to ask me that, actually, in that same phrase. Yeah.
You knew how. Sorry, buddy.
I had severe bronchitis. Yeah, on the verge of pneumonia. Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing you went in.
Yeah.
They took care of you.
Yeah.
And look, you got Mona V out here.
Yeah, I come back with a new flavor for mint. It's called Jabu. Jabu and Asarala. They're both great tasting.
Wow, it's cold.
Still cold, all
I'm
natural.
dry with all this talking. He won't hardly talk in 2000.
I got to talk to the gym rats before I leave.
That's why we bring you here.
That's right. That's
you
right.
help meet new folks and you help their health.
That's
You
right.
keep them healthy. And then once in a while, you let us sip a drink.
That's right.
I
Hit the
don't mind
bottle.
that.
And I got all excited today with about the Pirates signing their new
Kang.
Yeah,
You're all
I'm
for
excited.
Kang.
Yeah, heck yeah. I still don't know what they're going to do with their shortstop and first baseman. No, I mean,
Don't worry about it. It's a good problem to
it
have.
is a good problem. I'm excited about it.
Definitely.
Very excited about
We
it.
need
But
that.
and what makes me more excited about the whole deal is St. Louis Cardinals wanted this guy. And they don't make too many mistakes.
Well, we outbid them.
Yeah.
We had over $5 million and some change.
So if St. Louis Cardinals wanted him and we get him instead, that's good with me.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
We're going to stay positive on the Pirate front. I wanted to bring you up to give a shout out. Show all your fans you're alive and well.
I
And
appreciate
maybe we'll
it.
see you next week. You can start your new streak of 2 in a row.
Thanks a lot.
And that'll be Wednesday night at PNC Park at Atrius. Thanks, Mary.
All right,
Good
thanks.
luck to you.
Go Ducks!
Whoa, you're stronger in 15.
Oh my God, they recovered that one.
I'll sit down.
We only got 5 minutes to
See,
go.
I
Hold
knew-
it, wait. Look at him. He'll get you talking.
I knew as soon as you said you got heavy money on Oregon, I wish I could have switched. If you would have said that 10 minutes earlier before kickoff, I would have switched. You're like mush out
Hold,
there.
hold it. I do not condone gambling. This is a family-friendly show. It's on these two, co-hosts. They're not that they're esteemed, but they're betting, folks. I don't know who they're doing it with. They're not in Vegas, so leave that to your imagination.
How is it Ohio State football? Not to
Ohio
in the middle of the
State
show.
has beaten the Ducks every time they
Knees
met.
down, knees down.
All right, we're going to start
We
our
gotta review
show.
it. Let's
What's on your
continue
mind
on with the
before we
show.
end this thing?
Give a shout out to the Puerto Rican prince who's hiding in the back. Smoking Jim stole a little bit of my thunder on Jerome Bettis. I mean, he's always Smoking Jim's funny because early in the day he'll send me a message and say, "Little Z, what's on your mind? What are you thinking?" And I'll tell him what I'm thinking and what's on my mind. And then later on that night, he just comes out and he takes it all, and then I don't have anything. So then if you notice, I sit there with a blank piece of paper on Tuesday and just wait for you and Chip and Al Levine to talk, and then I come up with stuff because Smoking Jim's already took all my stuff.
Unlike you guys, I got 15 things on my mind, and you guys usually cover them.
Well, I secretly ghostwrite for Smoking Jim Frazier, so anytime you see anything written under the alias Jim Frazier, most of the time it's written by me. So,
except another disclaimer, except the new Pittsburgh Courier.
yeah, except that anything written in the new
I'm trying to
Pittsburgh
help you
Courier
out.
is definitely Jim Frazier.
Hold it, wait.
That's all Jim.
What's he say? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm
That's
just
all,
saying.
That's all Smoking Jim in the new Pittsburgh Courier. It's new, right? The new Pittsburgh.
It's been new for 20 years.
I'm just asking.
No, it's new.
Okay, I'm asking my esteemed colleague.
Well,
you know, it's all about
he
it.
can't answer that because he didn't know when they put the new one in. He really knows.
Hey, I'm just happy to be here. I got to thank
All right.
everybody for having me. Thank everybody for coming out. Glad Mario is back in good health. That's always a positive. Look forward to Atrius, which is it Atrius, Levine?
Hey, Bill, you got to get a photo of this.
Yeah, gotta get a photo. I'm in this picture. Smoking Jim's trying to take me out.
That's why we're doing it. The official name is Atrius PNC Park, 103 Federal Street. That's the ballpark. Come on out. Next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. That'll be next Wednesday. See? That's why it's world renowned, international, and everything else.
I'm still as perplexed as everybody else on the Steelers letting go of Dick LeBeau. I don't feel, that if they replace him with Butler, what did that really accomplish? Because Butler spent the last 10 or so years with Dick LeBeau, so that's not. If you're going to go in a different direction, like the Tampa 2 that Coach Tomlin came up in, wink wink, as a great coach or assistant or whatever he did. I think Tomlin was the benefit of working for some great, coaches of his own. Lane Kiffin was a genius, and he spent time with him, and so I don't think Tomlin is as good as advertised. I seen him the other night, and he was still acting like he was a coach on the sidelines, and I had to tell him, I'm like, the season's over, dude. Like, go take that vest off, man. What are you in Back to the Future, Marty? Looking for the?
Hey, just one question. I saw your photo. You were 30 rows away. Did he have sunglasses on?
No, he didn't have sunglasses
just
on.
checking.
But he was as serious as ever at a women's gymnastics meet.
Now, who was he there watching?
That's a question that remains to be seen.
He has
He's nowhere
kids.
near as talkative as Bill Cowher, so he'll never be as beloved as the Chin.
Really?
Yep, that's the truth.
Wow.
Yep.
So
Can't even
you
talk
like
to
the
Tom
guys that
Hanks.
are more personable. You would have hated Chuck Noll then.
Yeah, I want to like Chuck Noll probably.
Yeah.
Now I would have liked the
Only
Super Bowl.
privately
I
when
like
he was-
winning. I like winning. I like winning.
Well, then you would have liked
So I
Chuck
don't like
Noll.
Tomlin right now because he's a loser.
Hold it. He was 11-6.
I don't care. He lost. We're out of the playoffs. Andrew Luck's still in, and he's a loser.
I like your style. You're only as
We
good
got a
as your
better
last
team.
game.
We got a better team than Indianapolis, and anybody that doesn't think so, you know, we can argue it on another show.
We will do that. I think we're out of time.
Quack, quack.
Go Ducks.
Go Ducks. Because
We're
I'm in
unanimous.
now. I'm in now. I'm going to have to hide from
Hold
Mac
it. We're
97.
unanimous. I got friendly bets. These guys are known gamblers. Watch them out in the streets.
Get
Don't
down.
gamble. That's the end of our show. Thanks for watching us. We just hit 4,024 likes. I think somebody in here was liking us. Thank you. And thanks to the Puerto Rican Prince, and I can't remember everybody, but all their names will be at the end of the show's credits. So you all have your minute or two of fame. Just get out and win. The next time we'll bring you all back. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Thanks for everybody else coming out. It was a pleasure having everybody here. Be safe out there and
if you
watch
lose,
the rain and snow.